Good morning, guys. Today, yes, happy Thursday. Sorry I said happy Thursday yesterday, but that's how my mind has been this week. But, okay, we have the Detroit Lions, and this game I have been kind of weary of all season long. They start off pretty well by, playing some close games. They beat Philadelphia. They played the Chiefs to the wire, and they beat the Packers. They remember that game when the referees just like start throwing flags against the Lions over and over. Though they pretty much beat the Packers. But since that Philadelphia win, they've lost 5 of their last 6. I don't feel like they're that bad of a football team. Just like we've lost 4 of our last 6. And we don't think we're that bad of a football either. We're not a great football team, but we don't think we're like, oh my God, we're horrible and things of that sort. So I can't just dismiss them as being a horrible team. With Matt Stafford, their passing game is right there with ours. We're 299.2 a game with which is 3rd in the league, and they're 291.2, which is 4th in the league. However, they're probably not going to have Matt Stafford, but we don't know. We don't know what's going on. I went over at the Detroit Free Press. I think that's the name of their news media, and they're just like crazy because they don't know what's going on with Stafford. They can't get any information. They don't know why Patricia is holding him out and all that kind of stuff. So it's a lot of questions on Matt Stafford. And yesterday he didn't practice again. On Wednesday he didn't practice again. So I'll look and see if he practices today on Thursday. Jeff Driscoll is the guy who will probably be playing instead of Stafford. We don't need to let our guard down. Jeff Driscoll is a career backup, but last week I think he posted 280-something yards versus and a touchdown versus that Chicago defense and had them on the brink of winning. So he's far from inept is all I want to say. So and I feel like he's kind of one of those quarterbacks that will do well against us for some reason that shouldn't. Like what's his name versus the Dolphins, who had some good plays against us. Sam Darnold, of course. Quarterbacks on that tier that shouldn't have good games versus us had pretty decent games or whatnot. So I mean, we shouldn't just totally dismiss them and say this is going to be an easy game, but we should win. The defense isn't bad. They're like 30th in the league in defense, and their defense isn't as bad because their defense is what beat Philadelphia. Their secondary and things of that sort. So the defense isn't as bad as their numbers indicate. They're going to be missing some good guys, but again, I'll say it, and I feel weird saying it for some reason. We should win this football game. We really, really should. On our end, we're pretty healthy. Cooper and Lyle didn't practice yesterday, and I don't think Zach Martin practiced either, but I expect all 3 of them to be out there. I know we've lost Connor Williams, but that's kind of like when we lost Anthony Brown. We're like, okay, the backup would be just fine. So there is there is no reason we should lose. I'm just going to leave it right there. I mean, I've been looking for information all over the internet about this game, and all I'm getting is a lot of question marks and a lot of anger about Matt Stafford's status going toward Matt Patricia, and a lot of Jason Garrett talk. A lot of Jason Garrett talk on our end. I mean, in my opinion, which means nothing in Jerry world, but my opinion, Garrett has to finish very strong right now in order to keep his job. This was clearly a prove-it year. Another loss to a team like the Jets, who the Lions, without Stafford, clearly are a team like the Jets. Another loss like that, and that could and should definitely be it. So I just can't get a feel for this game right now for some reason. I can't get a strong feel for this game. But check on me tomorrow, closer to kickoff, and I should be feeling a lot better. I'm just feeling a little weird, just a little weird. So tonight we have the Browns and the Steelers. That should be pretty interesting. I'll watch it. But okay, guys, have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. And I hope I feel better about this week. I really do. All right, guys, holla, peace.